Stunning looks, then swift.
On Maruti Suzuki Arena presents ESPN Cricinfo Match Day. The Netherlands will take on Sri Lanka in what is arguably, you could say, the low-profile fixture of a double-header Saturday in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup. But this is a hugely significant fixture for Sri Lanka. They are still pointless, they are winless, and the Dutch are not. They're coming off a high, having beaten South Africa at Dharamshala. So with Cheteshwar Pujara and Shane Bond, if you're Sri Lanka right now, that's not a good feeling going into this game. Otherwise, you saw the fixtures and you're like, all right, even if we have a slow start, we're banking on getting the job done here. But this is nervous times, isn't it?
You'd almost feel like both these teams are out of the competition. Whoever loses, I think, is definitely gone. But Sri Lanka played well in patches, but just haven't been good enough for long enough. And the Dutch are probably exceeding expectations, playing good cricket, had a win when they weren't expecting, and doing really well.
Yeah, they just conceded the advantage, Puji, against Australia. They've shown in patches that they've got some skill. Surely we have to see something better from Sri Lanka?
Definitely, because they have the talent. I think there are some talented players out there, but they haven't been playing good cricket as a team. And I think tomorrow could be a good opportunity for them, because if you look at the last game against Australia, they did trouble them. At some point, it looked like Sri Lanka might have a chance to win that game. But yeah, they were not good enough.
Yeah, Lucknow has given us an interesting assessment of having hosted World Cup cricket for the first time. Sri Lanka's strength is their spin. Theekshana and Velalage we saw in the Asia Cup. Do you sense they'll have a bigger role to play here and they'll come into the game more at Lucknow?
Definitely, but I think the seamers will have to do the damage early on, because it also depends on how they start in the power play. I genuinely believe in the one-day format in India, you need 1 or 2 wickets in the power play that sets the tone for the entire innings.
I mean, these two teams met in the qualifiers and it was Theekshana who was the difference there. He remains the Dutch's biggest threat?
I think so. I think the Sri Lankan spinners, with that little bit of mystery, just provides a little bit of havoc for the Dutch lineup. And I still think, as I said, the Sri Lankan batters, they've got a decently long batting lineup, and we've seen patches. So I'd expect Sri Lanka to win tomorrow.
Yeah, upsets in the World Cup when they come early, if you're the Netherlands, you feel like you're hungry for more, don't you? It's not like you just have to beat South Africa and then you're just going to make up the numbers. Anyone fancying the Dutch team to just come on the back of that and actually cause another one here?
Perhaps. I think what you want to see from teams is consistency of cricket. And they are playing consistent cricket, and I think they deserve their win. I think some of the other teams, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, have really bounced up and down. So if they continue to play disciplined cricket, they won the qualifiers or got a qualifying final for a reason, because they play consistently well through here. And they do have a good bowling attack. So if they turn up and play the cricket that they have been, I think they're a chance.
I think they will have to bat well to win the game, because their bowling is their strength. They've been bowling really well, but their batting is an area of concern. And we have seen that even in the last game against South Africa, where they didn't start well, but they ended the innings really well. So if they bat well, they have a chance to win against Sri Lanka.
Puji, Bondi, thank you very much. If you're Sri Lanka, it's not as straightforward a game. No game is now, but you expect the team, Kushal Mendes' team, now to get the job done. But Scott Edwards' Netherlands have shown us that they aren't here to just make up the numbers. Build up to that game on Maruti Suzuki Arena presents ESPN Cricinfo Match Day.
Stunning looks, then swift.